Yo guys, welcome back to the channel. Tomorrow we will receive the new cards, also the Snake Eye archetype together with the big Snake Eye Daddy and the little Snake Eye guys, though we will miss some of the cards that we will need to make this deck full power. We can still make quite an impressive combo, and that's what I want to show you today. In Dkayd's new video, he showed this video from Vincent Chu, so shout out to Vincent here, who made a combo guide for this deck, which will basically be the same version that we will able to play, but there is a big difference here that is to be noticed, because we already have the Promethean Princess Bestower of Flames, the card, the Link 3 that we might take a look at in a moment on Master Duel Meta, but this card is not out in the TCG as of right now. Will be out one day later. At the moment we will get the new cards tomorrow, so it will be out on the 8th of February. So this combo that you will see here will be better in Master Duel, because we will have the Princess, which the Princess will enable us to end on a stronger board than you will see here, or give us more options, because it's a really great fire support. So we will talk about the cards in a moment here. I have talked about them in previous videos, but I will show you or explain to you what the cards do, so the new Snake Eye archetype. But let's first see what we can do here with only the Wanted, I think it is, or what do we have? I think it's Wanted and the Snake Eye Temple, which is the field spell. So of course we go Wanted searches us the Black Witch, as you can see here, and then we can play the field spell, which the field spell enables us to set Snake Eye monster into the spell and trap zone. We will set the Big Daddy Snake Eye here, which this guy is able to, when it's on the field, choose a card in your opponent's graveyard or your own graveyard and put it in the owner's spells and trap zone, and then on your opponent's turn, quick effect, you can summon the card onto your field. Also, if this leaves the field or gets to the graveyard, you can summon 2 level 1 fire monsters from your graveyard, which will come up in a moment. But for now, this is in the spell and trap zone, and the field spell is here. Now we have the Diabelza, the Black Witch, which we need to discard 1 card from our hand, or 1 card we control on the field, an open card that is, to special summon her from the hand. So we now will give away the Snake Eye Temple here. We summon her, and then she is able to search us the Sinful Spoils Snake Eye original spell, which we can use to summon a level 1 fire monster. We will set this, she sets this, we activate this, tribute her, because that's how you always do it, to summon the Snake Eye Ash. Snake Eye Ash is now able to search a level 1 fire monster from the deck to the hand. We would want to search the Populous here, which is the one card we are not getting, so we can't make like the full insane combo. We are searching the Jet Synchron, which will be our normal summon, because remember, with this card we have special summoned the Snake Eye Ash, which is called Snake Eye XL in Japan, but that's not very important here. We use the second effect of the Snake Eye Ash, which is, by the way, a good reason to imperm this card, because then it cannot only not use its first effect, but also not the second one, which is very strong. You can send this, the Snake Eye Ash, and 1 other face-up card on the field to your graveyard to special summon a Snake Eye monster from the deck. We will summon the Oak, which the Oak is able to then basically get a level 1 fire monster from our graveyard or the banish pile back to the field or the hand. We will get the Jet Synchron. Now you can see we can, once again, this has the same effect as has the Ash, in which you can put this card and another face-up card to the graveyard to special summon a Snake Eye monster. We will now go for the big Snake Eye Daddy, and because remember we have put this Snake Eye Daddy here to the graveyard, he will now activate in the graveyard to summon 2 level 1s back to the field. So we will get the Oak and the Ash back to our field here. And now you can see how this deck operates, right? Because the Snake Eye engine gives you a lot of bodies, which in this case we will work with the Jet Synchron, so Synchro engine here, but normally you can also go and make link plays with that. For example, you could now go and make the Promethean Princess. We will use these 2 here, could also use the Ash, doesn't really matter, to make Formula Synchron, which on summon we can draw a card. And then this card is also able to, on our opponent's turn, quick effect, make a Synchro summon. So we are drawing, and then we are using these here to go into an IP Masquerina. And then I think we are, yeah, we are using the Snake Eye. That's what I'm talking about. You can use this effect to choose either from your graveyard, your opponent's graveyard, monster, or a card that you can put in the spell and trap zone here. We are putting the Formula Synchron here, so we can summon it out on our opponent's turn. And then we can also, I talked about this in the past, we can also banish the Wanted here to put back the original Sinful Spoils under our deck and draw an additional card, which is really, really strong, a really strong engine here. As I already said, remains to be be seen how we can incorporate, here there was another Ash, funny, how we can incorporate the Promethean Princess into this combo. But I think, given the fact that we are missing the core piece that makes this deck really, really insane, the Snake Eye is popular or Populous, depending on which version you know, this is still quite strong. And now we are passing over to our opponent, and we will use the Snake Eyes Flame Birch Dragon in our opponent's turn. It doesn't have to be in the main phase, you can do this in draw phase to summon this. This enables us now to make Synchro play into a Baron de Fleur. And the cool thing is, obviously we have the Baron de Fleur set up here, and now we can activate the Snake Eyes Flame Birch Dragon again. We can summon the level 1 monsters again, and the cool thing is that obviously because they are special summoned, they activate once again. So we can activate the Ash to search another level 1 fire monster from our deck to the hand, and we can also activate the Oak to either summon another level 1 fire monster to the field from the banished or the grave, or get it to our hand. So we will do this, revive this, and then it's obviously what you can do right here. I think he goes into an SP Little Lad, which at the moment we don't have, but you can obviously use the IP Masquerena to go into a 4 Appaloosa material, into a 4 material Appaloosa. Here you can see this is our follow-up from the Snake Eye Ash, the Snake Eye Oak, which we can use next turn to reborn stuff again, to once again go into big link monsters and stuff. And now he makes an SP Little Lad, which we will not have in the game at the moment, but it's quite okay because we can also make a 4 Mad Appaloosa here, which is obviously quite strong. And then there's another combo that we can also take a look at. This would need us to have an Ash and a Wanted. I think in the version that we will play, the pure Snake Eye version, you will definitely want a triple Wanted, triple Diabellstar, triple Ash, and then also a lot of Oak. So it's not unlikely that you will get these cards. Without the Populous, which binds it all together, we will not have like a really crazy 1-card combo, so you will need probably some support pieces, but that's alright because we, as I already said, will run these at 3. So what is happening here, we have used the Wanted to search the Diabellstar, the Black Witch, and now we are discarding a card from the hand, which the difference to the combo that we've seen before is the fact that now we don't have the field spell here, which we can send away for the Diabellstar, so we will need to send a card from our hand. In this case, we have sent the Effect Veiler. Activating this to set the original Sinful Spoils. Now we can normal summon the Ash, which searches us the Birch. Birch is another piece to the puzzle, which Birch is definitely the weakest one of them all, but the cool thing is that you can see the translation here. If you control a fire monster, you can special summon this card from your hand, so this is a free extender, because obviously we have the Ash already on the field. And then during your opponent's turn, quick effect, you can send this card and one other face-up card do you control to the graveyard, special summon one Snake Eye monster from your hand or deck. So this does the same as does the Ash and the Oak, but on your opponent's turn, quick effect. So we have the Birch, so we can special summon the Birch to get more material, and then as you can see we use the Ash's effect to get away the Diabellstar and the Ash to summon another Snake Eye monster from the deck. We are summoning the Oak, reborning the Ash, using the original Sinful Spoil, sending the Ash to get the Jet Synchro to the field. Now we are going for the Oak's effect to send himself and another card away to go for the Big Daddy Snake Eye to our field. Now we activate this to set the Diabellstar into the Spell and Trap Zone. And now we summon these or link these away for the IP Masquerena, which triggers our Flame Birch Dragon, getting us back these two here. In this case, it's important, I guess, that you use the Birch, because you, I think we will use the Birch's effect, the opponent's turn effect in a moment here, but remains to be seen here. And then we also do this again to draw another card, obviously getting Ash here. That's quite nice. And I think we are passing on this, if I'm correct here. Okay, if this card is in your, so not super familiar with the Jet Synchro, if this card is in your graveyard, you can send one card from your hand to the graveyard, special summon this card. Okay, we are special summoning this, of course, to make I think we are going into the Baron de Fleur with this next turn. Okay, forget what I'm saying here. We are going for the Formula Synchron, drawing another card, another Ash here, so we are replenishing this card, basically passing over to our opponent. And I think exactly now on our opponent's turn we are using the Birch effect to get the Big Daddy Snake Eye onto the field. And now we can, once again, this is basically the same as we have seen with the field spell. Now we can use we can also, if we want to, revive the Diabellstar, because Diabellstar, if it goes to the graveyard on your opponent's turn, then you can use this send a card from your hand or your field to the graveyard to special summon her once again. And the cool thing is that you can activate her again now to set another wanted or another original sinful spoils. Now we are setting a sinful spoils, which is obviously follow up for the next turn. The cool thing is that you could also set the trap here, the Silvera, but the thing is obviously that you cannot activate the trap on this turn, so not really that impactful. And now we can use the Formula Synchro to go into the Baron de Fleur, so same thing as last time, basically getting the Snake Eye monsters back because the Flame Birch has hit the graveyard, and now we can once again use this to make an Appaloosa once again for 4. Yeah, what is showing us here is that obviously the Oak can also be used to special summon the Jet Synchron back from the banished pile, and then we can, for example, also search a Kurikara, which Kurikara is very searchable in this deck thanks to Snake Eye Ash. And then obviously he makes an, I think in this case he actually does make an Appaloosa, which is the thing that we will also do here, and then you have an Appaloosa 4/4, which is quite strong. And remember, we will also have the Promethean Princess ready to be added to all this magic, so remains to be seen what we can do. I will stream tomorrow, so we will definitely try out the Snake Eye deck. Let's see what we can do with it, how we can work with it. That's all for today. Let me know in the comments, what do you think of this combo? Do you think it's strong? Do you think it's weak? Will you play the Snake Eye deck? Are you excited? I am actually very excited. I really like the Snake Eye, Fire King, Snake Eye stuff, though obviously we won't get the Fire King stuff, but we can work with the Snake Eye stuff, and we will also incorporate the Diabellstar engine into the Infinite Noble Knight deck. So there's a lot of cool stuff coming tomorrow. This definitely is the most impactful and most interesting update that has been in Master Duel for a very long time. Might be the most interesting update I ever have experienced in my time playing the game. But let me know in the comments what you think. Thanks for being here. If you like my content, please consider subscribing, hitting the thumbs up and the notification bell. This helps me out a lot. I would be very grateful. So we will see us tomorrow. I will obviously make videos concerning all the new updates, and then I will make a live stream. I'm very looking forward to that, and I would love to see you guys there. We will see each other in the next one.